Welcome everyone to my analysis for my battle for week 1 of the Showdown Battle Club Season 2. The first week I had to play Talon of the Little Rock of Garchomps. His draft, let's see, I got a list of his draft right here. Mega Diancie, Garchomp, Azumarill, Linoone, Thundurus, Sableye, Tangrowth, Bronzong, Pyukumuku, Magmortar, and Seismitoad. So he has some good physical power, not a ton of speed other than Diancie, Mega, and Thundurus, but it seems like a fairly solid team overall. And so I'm just going to go through my team for you and explain a little bit. So first, I had Jirachi, the classic Jirachi, Serene Grace, Iron Head. I think is a pretty standard build. So if you'll notice, I have a Choice Scarf, but no speed investment. Now, I did this because the fastest Pokemon he has is Thundurus, and it turns out that base 100 speed with the Scarf and no investment is just enough to outspeed a Thundurus without a Scarf. And so that was my rationale for that. It ended up working out, so I'm glad. Well, you'll see later in the battle video. So the second one I have, Cinccino. I just went with the typical King's Rock skill link build, and I went with knockoff over U-turn. The knockoff was mainly for Sableye and Bronzong, in case he brought that, or Pyukumuku, knock off like a Mental Herb or something. So I could have used U-turn, but I figured knockoff would be better in this case. Third, I went with Wobbuffet, just to see how he would do. So I invested fully in defense. I was mainly going to use him as a revenge killer for Garchomp or Azumarill if it came to that. So there's not really much to say there. That's what Wobbuffet does. The taunt was for Pyukumuku, so I could trap it, taunt, get out. So next I have Togetic. I went the Eviolite, not the Flyinium Z crit. I just went with the standard Eviolite here. So I got Toxic to wear him down. The only thing I was afraid of is if he switched into Mega Diancie, if he'd already Mega Evolved, and switch into that if I go for a Toxic. So, because he could just Magic Bounce it right back. But other than that, I have Heal Bell in case he starts spreading status. With Sableye having Prankster, he could easily just spread Will-O-Wisp around. So I brought Heal Bell for that. I have Roost for self-sustain, and Dazzling Gleam to throw a little damage down, especially against Garchomp. My fifth, I went with Superior. I went with a leftover build here. Didn't invest much in special attack. Mainly went the speed so I can attack first, obviously, and hit points just to live longer. I have Defog because that was my only hazard removal. Leaf Storm, which it's a must-have on Superior. Glare to spread some paralysis, which would help out Jirachi, support Jirachi, and then Synthesis for self-sustain. And lastly, I have Zygarde, and I just went straight damage here. Nothing special, just Choice Band, 1,000 arrows, which would probably just one-shot Diancie or maybe Bronzong, Magmortar definitely, and Thundurus. It would do really well against Thundurus, so that's why I brought him there. Extreme speed in case I need to get a final hit, and the Zygarde's not that quick. I'm fully invested in speed without a nature, but still extreme speed's really good. Iron Tail to hit the Diancie and the Azumarill hard, and then Outrage for stab damage, just hitting hard. So with that said, let's get to the match. Alright, so I start off with Jirachi against his Sableye. So I know that Sableye can prankster Will-O-Wisp me. So what I'm going to do is switch out right away to Wobbuffet. I did this because Sableye isn't exactly a big offensive threat. And I can trap him and then see what he's up to and switch to someone else's counter. So he's going to taunt me, so now I can't really do much. He Calm Minds. I have Mirror Coat. I'm just going to throw that out there to scout. So now I know he's going to try to boost way up while I have Wobbuffet in there. So I'm going to immediately switch out. And I go to Togetic because getting hit by a Will-O-Wisp isn't going to hurt me. I'm bulky enough to take whatever he throws at me, especially if his Dark Pulse, I resist it. So it's not a big deal if I get hit here. So he goes with another Calm Mind. Switches out to Diancie. I'm going to throw out a Dazzling Gleams. That doesn't do too much. Now he Megas, so I can't, and he hits me hard. I had Dazzling Gleam already queued up. I switch out to Jirachi. He's a Stealth Rock, probably predicting the switch. Yeah, maybe it would have been better with like an Earth Power or something there, but well, obviously would have, but there was no way to know I was going to Jirachi there, so you can't really blame him. I could have, yeah. So he goes to Stealth Rock. Now I have the complete type advantage here, you know, especially since I'm Scarfed. I basically just spam Iron Head. He didn't switch, I get the kill. Simple. Now he goes to Lanoon, I Iron Head. There's the flinch. That's what we're looking for. 60% chance we get it. Easy two-shot. I just keep spamming Iron Head. I'm Scarfed, so I gotta do it. I'll take the Rough Skin. It's not much. He switches out because he doesn't want to get flinched again. He's getting a little tilted by the flinch. And he goes into his Sableye again, probably to go for a Will-O-Wisp. I have the Iron Head. I did a good amount. I'm going to switch out to Superior because I don't give a shit about Will-O-Wisp. But he's going to go for Calm Mind. I actually don't even know if he has Will-O-Wisp. I don't think he uses it at all. He taunts me. He taunted my taunt. Calm Minds again. And at this point I say, well, my Leaf Storm builds up faster than his Calm Mind. So if I hit my Leaf Storms, then he's not going to be able to boost up fast enough. So now I already have +2. I Leaf Storm again. I'm faster. I'm +3. He Dark Pulses. Does a fair bit, but nothing too bad. Especially since I have Synthesis and I outspeed him. He recovers. Doesn't matter. My Leaf Storm is rolling. We're at 4 times. And I spam Leaf Storm. I spam Leaf Storm. And Toad. I win that as long as I hit. And Leaf Storm. And that's the game. It was a very short game. I think I basically predicted his entire team. I was mostly worried about Diancie and Sableye and Garchomp. Garchomp didn't even, I mean, it just switched in and died. It didn't really get to do anything. I knew Superior was going to be big because I have type advantage on. He has like 3 water types. And I'm just going to hit hard with Superior if I can get it built up. So Jirachi got 2, Superior got 4. You know, the flinches made a difference. That's what they do. That's why I went for this strategy this season, to see how far he can carry me. And so far, so good. That's a 6-0. Thanks for watching. And if you have any comments, just feel free to put them below. I'll be back for week 2 when I play Tiss.